June.
Nice. You want to try to do it?
Do what?
The intro.
Sure.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the homestead. It's kind of a rainy day out here in Idaho. Should have been a snowy day, but it is not. So we're inside working on some electrical. Oh, if you're new to the channel, my name is Mike.
And I'm Liz.
This is my wife, and this is our 36 by 48 shop house homestead that we've done like all DIY. So keeping on that train, we're finishing up some electrical that we already have the wires run. We just need to hook up the outlets and hook it up to the main panel and stuff like that, I believe.
Yeah, and then we'll have a few more outlets here in the shop, which will be nice.
Yeah, you
I got the hiccups. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get those all done, and then there's a few outlets that I think we're gonna hook up in the living quarters, and yeah, I think that's it. So let's get right to it.
Let's get to it.
Wires essentially, even though there's 6 in here.
Right.
3 wires of the same color. Black always goes to brass.
Black and brass.
B to B. The other screws are silver. So those screws are brass. That's the power side essentially.
Okay.
But you don't even need to know that. It's black to brass.
White and silver.
White to silver. And then the one that doesn't have wrapping on it, copper.
Copper to green.
Yeah, that's the easiest
2
way. B to
around
B.
1 on the green.
Yeah.
You're doing a really good job.
Yeah, so all those outlets that we just hooked up are all tied in to this wire right here. This runs to the furnace and then those 3 outlets, and we're actually going to put the furnace on that first outlet. I know it's probably not, super ideal. A lot of guys would want to have that on its own circuit, But really, that's going to be the only thing running off of this circuit is the furnace, consistently at least. We're not going to have too much other stuff running off of this 20 amp circuit. And it is a 20 amp circuit, so should have plenty of juice going through there. And obviously those plugs that we just wired in are all temporary as well, you know, until we can figure out a conduit situation and get them mounted to the block wall. But it'll be nice just having a little outlet hanging there to plug a plug into. But we're going to go outside, shut off the main breaker that is feeding this so we can get inside and hook that up. So let's get to that.
So we got the power shut off.
Power's off.
So we can get into here, hook it up safely.
Hook up this guy. Okay.
Cool. It's all hooked up.
It's all hooked up.
Let's see.
Clean rag too?
Yeah, or a cotton ball will work. Gotta clean.
Those two 15 amp ones that are open.
So these all should work?
Those are all live. How can we do this? Oh. So we got that kind of all buttoned up. Obviously not permanent, very much temporary. I gotta sneeze.
No, but that's still added, you know, 3 outlets on the one side, and then we're able to put the one outlet closer to the furnace, which is ideal because before we just had extension cords running across pretty much the whole shop.
Yeah, across the back door, everywhere.
Yeah, to get to the furnace.
Right.
So that was good. That was kind of a long time coming, adding those extra plugins there.
Yeah, we had planned on it. I mean, all that wire was ran. We just never had gotten around to doing it. And it's still not even finished. You know, we need to run conduit down and put the boxes on the walls, but we're just kind of doing it as we can afford it. And this is going to help us out having outlets kind of all around.
Right.
So moving on to getting outlets in this area up here.
So this wall here, right up there, is our living quarters. Our living room basically is what we're really trying to get the plugins, the outlets hooked up to.
Yeah, it'd be like the living room running into like the kitchen area or something like that. So we're probably looking at like just 2 outlets, maybe 3, but not many. And we're kind of running into issues, like a little dilemma. We can either run a whole new circuit for like just 3 outlets, which to me doesn't really make sense. It's kind of a waste, and we're already a little bit limited on the space inside our breaker panel. Since we have this on-demand hot water heater, it used up a bunch of space on some of that. So we kind of ran into that issue, and I didn't want to tap into the panel just for three outlets. And then what we have going on up here is I have the living room outlets all on one circuit. It's on a 20 amp circuit, and I think there's 5 outlets on that circuit. So I would be very comfortable with adding easily 2 more outlets on that circuit, on the 20 amp circuit. And that's all hunky-dory. But then my garage door beam is right in the way to run that wire in the wall.
Through the 2x4s.
Yeah, so like this stud that's holding up the header for the garage door, that's a big thick stud.
So we can't quite go around
it's
that.
right at the corner. Yeah, we can't get a wire. I don't want to drill a hole in there.
So then we're kind of scheming, well, what if we like put it in the floor? We've seen those before. It's
Yeah,
kind
and the
of
floor would be cool.
A little bit of a space saver too.
Yeah, so we started thinking about the floor.
But then we need to get the boxes for it, so...
Yeah, so I think that, I guess we'll go with that now.
Seems like it'd be easier.
Yeah, because we can run that wire. There's an outlet right over here in the corner, guys, and we can just run that right through the floor, pop it through one of the floor joists in, and then we're underneath in here, and it's really easy to work. You guys have seen we've run quite a bit of wiring underneath this already, so we kind of have a pretty good idea of what we're doing. And yeah, it'd be cool to just pop up right in the floor, you know, maybe put 2 or 3 outlets in and do something like that. So we probably could get this wire pretty much run, but I do want to plan the project out just a little bit more because I've never put an outlet in the floor. And after quick research, these floor boxes aren't the cheapest things ever. So I want to make sure we're doing it right and, you know, do all that.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. If you've ever put outlets in the floor, or if we should just, you know, figure out how to do them in the wall.
Yes, maybe there's like, you guys would have an idea on how to run that wire through the wall, you know, that corner there. You know, something like that. You could put like a big thick piece of corner trim and just run the wire across the corner and cover it up with the trim. I was thinking about that, but that's a little hokey. Plus, like the floor outlet boxes, I thought that was like super nifty. Now they have like pop-up ones. You click it and it like pops up. But yeah, they definitely are proud of them. So yeah.
Well, luckily we only need 2. Also.
Need 2. I wouldn't mind doing 3 total, but we you know, technically Liz looked it up. I think it's, what did you say, 6 feet or something?
Yeah, every 6 feet is like technically what you're supposed to do. Like from any spot in your room, basically you're not supposed to be more than 6 feet from an outlet. And as of right now, we're doing pretty good with that.
It's
besides
pretty close.
the wall that we don't have any outlets on at all.
Yeah, and it's really just like that one corner.
Right.
That's kind of far from everything. So yeah, we could get away with 2. 3 would be nice just for convenience, but you know, it's one of those things like, are we ever really going to use 3 of them?
Yeah, I'm sure if we had it there, we'd use it, but if we didn't, we probably wouldn't miss it.
Exactly. Yeah. At the price, we might just do 2.
Yeah. We'll see.
So yeah, like Liz said, let us know if you guys have ever dealt with anything like this. We appreciate the input as always. And yeah, a nice wintry, nasty day here in Idaho. So we hope you guys are doing good wherever you are.
Yeah, we're one step ahead, right? One step closer to what we just were. So.
Yeah, check another small project off the list. Yep.
But yeah, where we're at. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it.
Yep. We will catch you in a couple days.
See you in the next one.
Bye.